only two. There's only two. Yeah.
Battle Rap Ranking. Battle Rap Ranking. What's going on?
I went 6 and 2.
Ultimate Madness 2, round 1. Oh, it was a crazy night, y'all. I ain't gonna front. Salute to the gang. We got Milwaukee in the building, Southside in the building. Gio, I see you. Sharp King in the building. What's going on? Man, I lost bets. My bracket's all effed up. Like, it's a terrible night for me. But it was a fire night. Like, it was definitely a good night. The battles, like, not too much crazy, stumbling and choking. Like, pretty decent, good battles all the way through. Overall, I'll probably give a smooth 8, 7.8 for all night. Not bad. You know, some people was a little underwhelming. Some people was impressive. Some people was right there where they supposed to be. But we just going short and sweet. You know how we give it up. Luciano in the building. Michael Hall in the building. Where you want to start, gang? I want to just talk y'all jump. What y'all want to do?
First battle. No, we're gonna go battle by battle and give everybody who they felt won and how they felt the judging went and all that kind of shit.
Glue Easy, Emerson Kennedy.
30.
Glue Easy, Emerson Kennedy.
30.
Southside said 30. EK.
Yes, sir. 30. Yes, sir.
30s. 30s.
EK 30, like I said it was, cuz.
30s all day. The gang told me, like, they was arguing me down, and I think I was the only one trying to give it a glue for some reason. They're like, y'all, have you seen EK's last couple of battles? None of that matters. Glue Easy got it in him. Look at his resume. I was trying my best to just give it up to Glue and just soon, like, no lie. When I'm watching the first round, I'm like, yeah, this might be right. Like, he's just, Emerson is definitely better than I thought. So salute to Emerson. He's better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? So definitely salute to him. But talk to me. Talk to me. Anybody 3-0s? Everybody just know it was 3-0. Get your bars, talk to me. Get your bars, talk to me.
It was 30. That's it.
30s. That's it. Let's move past that, y'all. We move. Oh yeah, and I owe people money. I lost a bet too. I think I lost $10, $20, something crazy.
Yeah.
Danny, and I think I owe some push-ups. I gotta go check my bedroom. Danny Myers versus Reaper Rail. First of all, salute to Reaper Rail. Fire Reaper Rail. You turned up. The first was a little like, you got into your bag. And the second and third. Right. The second and the third was you definitely turned up. You got a little bit more poise, and you was doing your thing. You definitely was doing your thing. I had to get that out the way. I end up giving it smooth 8s all the way through for Danny Myers, as he should. Fire battle from Danny Myers. Although Reaper Rail was definitely doing his thing all 3 rounds. I mean, second and the third, I still edged all the rounds too. One first round clear, second and third, Danny Myers, 3-0. Anybody? Talk to me.
Yeah, I had it going the same way. I think Reaper's third could be debated in his favor, but I'm gonna roll with a Danny 30 piece. But a gentleman's 30 because Reaper was going crazy. I got Danny 2-1.
Danny 2-1. What round you gave Reaper?
I actually think Reaper like won. I think he edged the second.
Is the second?
Yeah, his second was fire. That's where he had the Sun and Raw bar. That shit was amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, that was hard.
Danny 30.
About them rebuttals, man. Them rebuttals crazy about that. Yeah, Danny's rebuttal was retarded. Sure, fast forward CD, I ain't playing shit. Yeah, that was wild as fuck. I say, no, if he didn't stumble in that first round, this would be a totally different debate because he was cooking in that first round. Yeah, his first, he was wilding.
Danny winning the whole battle. Who did Riddle battle?
Mike P.
Third battle. Steams and Mr. Wavy, man.
Oh yeah, that's the one I got wrong. Okay, so I was 5-3 for the night.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Steams was who we thought he was, right?
Right.
Nah, he didn't choke, but Mr. Wavy's performance was fucking immaculate, bro. I cannot look past that shit. Like even though Steam's pen was crazier because it is, like Mr. Wavy was so clean, and there was so much professionalism in that. It was just flawless. It was flawless performance. I can't hate on it. So
it really,
I had Wavy.
It really was. It really was. I can't even go against that. I think I end up giving the battle to Steams, the second and the third. I gave it to Steams, but it was so close. It was close. It was definitely close. But Mr. Wavy's performance, like he said, performance, cadence, delivery, and flow. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, top of the night. Like while he was doing it, my mind was going to him battling other people, which was kind of crazy. Like I'm looking at him and I'm like, yo, he'll beat Ryder with this. He can beat this person with this. Dang, how this person gonna match up with him? Really? That's what I was doing when I'm watching him. So his performance was definitely A1.
Man, his preparation was scary, bro. Like to have all of that down to a fucking T, and he got cut in every round. He had more.
Right. Yeah.
They was calling time on him, and he was going crazy. Like, nah, I'm not done. So yeah, I had Wavy taking it 2-1 clear, first and second. I like Steam's third.
I don't know. I didn't get that explanation from Method Man. He said, yo, but Mike P was talking to him, being personal. Like, huh? Ryder was actually being personal. Did you hear what Ryder was saying? That's his girl? Do you know that? And whether you believe it or not, he pieced it together. Crazy. Like, you have to almost believe some of it. Like, and then you get in Mike P's face. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so everyone else, how y'all call Wavy and Steams?
Sure.
Third. Mr. Wavy.
Mr. Wavy.
Yeah, 30. 30.
Mr. Wavy. Anybody else?
How you call it? If you hear us.
Bill Collector. YK. Talk to me, gang.
Controversial.
Bill Collector. YK. Talk to me. Who they have winning these battles? Hold up. Let's go back. The judges had Emerson Kennedy. The judges had Emerson Kennedy, Danny Myers, and Mr. Wavy. Yep. And then they had who in this one? Bill Collector, right?
Bill Collector, yep. 2-1.
Bill Collector, they had this one too. All right.
As well.
First round, I gave it 7-8 to 7-6. Second round, I gave it 7-8 to 7-8. Third round, 7-7 to 7-8. So I guess it's a very debatable battle, but I gave it to YK. I edged the Spurs in the third to YK. So that was just me. But y'all talk to me, man. I knew it was a close battle. I like what Bill was doing. I ain't gonna lie. What Bill was doing with his flow was different. I didn't look at Bill as either that was new that he was doing, or I couldn't notice that's what his style was like because of the crowd. But something about his style was like different. Like, okay,
there was no joking.
The way he's flowing was kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no joking.
So I actually like it. But
I had Bill 2-1. I had Bill in the second and third. I thought YK spazzed out in the first, got the first. Completely trumped Bill's energy in the first. Bill was very relaxed in the first. He wasn't too engaging. YK was barking. Second and third, Bill turned up. And that's where I felt like the separation was in the material. A lot of shit YK said I already heard before. We got a whole bet going on one bar from that round, from his second round. So we're going to revisit that later. But I had Bill 2-1, man, second and third.
That's a fact. Talk to us. I like that. What's up? Get your bars. What you got?
And I had the same thing, man. Southside just said it perfectly. I think that Bill's second round was the round of the battle. Yes. To tell you that. Like Bill spazzed, how he switched up. He got into different bags, multiple bags in the second. And I got him edging the third. YK just wasn't clean in that third. YK kept stumbling and bringing stuff back, saying the same words. And I just needed to be a little cleaner. But he had a shot. He lost it to me.
Short, Prudy.
Yeah, I'm right with them, man. Same shit, man.
Bill, all right.
Bill.
Loso and None. What? What?
Fire. None really win.
They gave the battle to None. The fans too. The fans give it to him too. I gave the first round 7-9 to 7-7. Then I gave the second 8 to 7-9, and then I gave it 7. Even though everybody's saying that none second was crazy or the battle round of the thing, it was good. It was his best round, but I still edged at Deloso. And then even the third round, I edged Deloso too. So, but it was
clearly won the third round to me, bro. He clearly won the third round to me. That's what's going to be out. But I guess different strokes for different folks.
Right. Right. Talk to me, Saul. How you had it?
Cut out. Say that again. It cut out.
Talk to us. How you had it? None Loso.
Ooh, yeah, that was probably my favorite battle of the night. Loso round 1 came out smoking. None had a solid round, but Loso just showed levels in that first, so I gave Loso the first pretty clear. Material wise, you can kind of debate it, but in terms of just overall performing and the full package of that round, I got Loso taking that clear. Second round, None leaves Earth like probably my favorite round of the whole night. He was going crazy, so I gave None that round clear. Third, closest round of the battle, I felt like Loso started off hot, tapered off towards the end. None kept a consistent hit ratio for me in that third, so I got it 2-1 None second and third. Great battle.
Gio, you with us? Hold on, let me see what Gio doing. Because Gio just be, you might not hear Gio. Gio, yeah, we hear you now.
All right. Yeah, every round in this battle, salute to both battle rappers, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, None's hungry. Loso's trying to prove shit. JC ain't showing up. Like, he's actually feeling type of way, you know what I mean? But like, first round, answer to Loso. Close, 7.9 to 7.7. Both were cooking out the gate. Both these MCs out the gate. Like, this whole event out the gate, honestly, like, most of the MCs were actually cooking out the gate. That's great first rounds. Yes. Like, I kept writing that down. Out the gate. Like, I like that. Second round, I got None. Like, Southside saying, like, kind of leaving Earth. Kind of just going off, you know what I mean? I got Smoothie, Loso. He kept up 7.9. Third round, I got None 7.9, Loso 7.7. So, close battle. It's close, man. It's fire. I can watch it again. I could reestablish best battle of the night. Battle of the night right there. I knew None would go crazy a little bit, knowing that his competition is so, great, stellar, and the fact that, like, his new style, like I brought up in, like, one of the lives we were talking about, like, None, Loso, and stuff, like, I was like, None is, like, on some different delivery right now. We were clowning you. With your pick. We were all of us. Right? We were like, None ain't even making it out the first round. You're bringing, and bro, you showed us tonight could go far. Yeah, man. So that's a good call. Good call. How do you got it? Get your bars. I had 2-1 Loso. Okay. I think that Loso, I think he clearly won the first round. I think None clearly won the second round. And I think it was a toss-up in the third. It was pretty much preference for the third. I preferred Loso a little bit more than I did with None. To me, in the third round, he could, like from the beginning to halfway, and after that, he kind of fizzled off to me. Okay. That's how I felt about Loso. It was like the opposite.
Franchise versus the Demon. The Demon. First round. Had Franchise. Wait, do we get Sharp's take on Oh yeah, Sharp. Yeah, talk to us.
Thanks, Sharp.
Pretty, talk to us.
Oh my bad. Yeah, I got motherfucking damn, what we talking about?
None. Loso.
None is oh yeah, None 2-1. Second and third, man. Loso second and third. Talk sharp, let's go. They got the second and third, man. District. District shit. Yo, Fruity, talk to us, bro. Loso or none. Jump in, huh? There we go. Loso, none.
Franchise versus Tink the Demon. Talk to us. Oh yeah. Franchise 7.9 to a 7.5, then a 7.7. Another good round for Franchise, and another 7.8, and then a 7.6 and a 7.6 for Tink. Who they give this battle to? Tink, right? Franchise 3-0. They gave it. I think they gave it to Tink, if I'm not mistaken.
In Canada, we here, we lit. You know, we definitely got the streets. Man, I can't believe y'all still up here playing Tink like that. That shit is crazy, dog.
I'm the only one that's saying anything, so you're only talking to me. So why don't you say what you think?
I'm sorry. I thought I just heard one person say that I gave Tink the second. No, but yo.
Yeah, but I gave them all 3 rounds, so they like at least got the second.
I got Tink 2-1. Yeah, I got Tink 2-1 as well. Second and third. Milwaukee promotes plant-based meals and stuff, like healthy food and stuff. You know what I mean? When I heard Tink, I heard heavy breathing.
Franchise, second, Tink, third.
Fructose. I mean, like
that's what they're saying too.
I heard the sodium. Yeah, I heard the sodium fire. You know, I heard like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear lemon water. I heard like Diet Coke. Like I was like, what? He's unhealthy, bro. Come on, man. Breath control, bro. We were all saying like, yo, dude. And even Ranks was like, yo, finish strong, breathe, drink some water. Like, we can't do that, man. Yo, Gino. Today, his second round, especially crazy. You taking everybody's style that you shake hands with, nigga, and went rogue with it. Oh my god, that was nice, crazy. Because he did say that.
I like it.
Crazy. We were talking about that like last night.
Yeah.
His angle, stealing bars, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
we said
that was fire. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, for me, Franchise completely overwhelmed Tink in the first round. With just energy alone, Tink hit his first. He had like a little stumble. It didn't look all the way there. The ring rust was apparent, but he got his groove in that second and third. He just started talking to the Franchise. Like, yo, salute to these things, man. Like, welcome, you know what I mean? Fresh home, bro. Like, I'm not trying to diss him. He took the steam out of Franchise's third.
Like, his second too. After he rapped his second beginning of the Franchise to me, I'm like, he sounds different after I just heard Tink. His whole style just seems different after you hear Tink. It was kind of crazy. I was trying to not pay attention to that.
Second was fire. It was clean. But by the third, he kind of, endurance and, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he was running out of breath.
Pace, though. He had a good pace. I'm not trying to diss him, you know what I mean? Because I know he's a bigger dude and stuff like that. I ain't trying to joke him out. He's super unorthodox in the first place, so he kind of, his delivery, for sure. What I really like about, I think what sets them apart for me is that Franchise has the more generic, like copy and paste battler delivery. And Tink's rhyme patterns are really unorthodox. They'll rhyme the second bar with the sixth bar, and then the third bar with the sixth bar. It's like you can't really predict it. Yeah, you can't predict it. That's why I liked it. I'm like, yo, he's saying shit for one that I never heard, and two, the way that the bars are structured, it's not 4-bar setup punch. It's like 2-bar setup. That's a fact. Punch on the fifth, and then it was different, bro. It was different. I think in that moment, I'm thinking like, yo, salute to Franchise for actually, showing that like effort, like he's keeping the consistent like. Loud, even if it's kind of like 5-2s or like kind of generic like bars like Pepsi and Coke, he's still showing energy. When I'm seeing Tink kind of like falling off, lots of conviction. That's a part of it. Yeah, franchise sells, even though the material itself is kind of mid. Like it sells it like it's the hottest shit you ever heard. So yeah, you gotta give him his points for that. I want to see Tink come back, safe, chilling, and we're all happy. And I want to see him conditioned, know how to control the air and the breath. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the oxygen and stuff. That's a fact. You know, that's me being like, nitpicking and stuff. You know what I mean? But like, word. How you call it? Get your bars. I had a 2-1 Tank, man. I know, like, I got Tank getting the second and get the third, but I just don't want us to overlook franchise black that first round. Yeah, franchise first round was incredible. Yeah, the first was fire. It made the battle look one-sided because after Tank's first, I'm like, damn, that's all he's coming with. It's gonna be It's gonna get dark for him. And then his second is what kind of brought. Yeah, he hung around. Yeah, he hung around. In the second, definitely, yeah. His second is what really pushed him to the edge. Like, I was like, okay, now he's like, yo, bring your franchise. What's up? Fuck him. I was like, oh shit, chill. Second, I was like, yo, shook. Like, okay. That was a good battle, though. I like the back and forth. I wasn't really feeling the franchise third, though. It's because it's very formulaic with franchise. First round, gun bars. Second round, gun bars, sound effect shit. Third round, bando, like, my life, what's your life like kind of shit. And he does it every battle, every single battle, and all his setups are the same. Headshot, bang, Thule, kick down the door, drive-by, stomach shot. All the setups are the same. Yeah, Pain with the brethren and the friends. Like his friend who just sat up, cut his leg. He was bleeding. He wrapped the bandage around his neck to stop the bleeding. This third person, like... It's always the same, like, exact format. So... Is it you, bro? Like, you talking about you.
Slick, how you?
Don't talk about... That's just, a lot of people in the battle rap community be like, yo, even Milwaukee said, he's like, yo, that's his man's. All the bars you hear, that's the homies. That's the brothers on the block. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, franchise, like, that whole second person, third person. You ever seen somebody fall on the stairs and actually break their ankle and have to, like, help them up? When they're walking down the street, you ever did that shit? You're like, kind of, like, okay, like, America, Canada, whatever, like, I see what he's doing, but, like, talk about you, bro. As you reach, more potential and do better in your career, you have to focus on you. I would just like him to get more creative. That's it. I mean, that's my only gripe with franchise. Delivery's there, performances there, always clear, always aggressive, always direct, always a lot of conviction, but I just need more creativity. Yeah, man, I would tell him that. If I see him face to face, I go to Toronto, here and now, Toronto, what salute. You know what I mean? Like, salute the franchise, you know what I mean? Like, what's the next battle? The next one is Holmesy and Saga, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh my God. Where's Get Your Bars Neil? Oh my God. Oh my. Yo, hey, Holmesy. Hey, can we say that Holmesy and Danny are like contenders for performance of the night? Right, he's gonna be like, I'm caught him a body. Caught him a body. Holmesy was nasty, bro.
Damn bodies. That's crazy.
Where's Rudy? This angle.
I mean, a 30 ain't a body, man. Now he body Saga. Come on, man. We ain't doing that. I had the first round. We gonna let we about to hear you. He about to explain your body. I 7.9 the first round to 7.8. Edged that first round to Holmesy for me. In the second, Holmesy definitely did his thing. 8. That's a fire round. Maybe more. Definitely maybe more. I'm undershooting maybe. But it was a fire round. 8 to 7.9. Edging that round to him. 8. Third round to 7.8. Also edging that round to him. 3-0. Holmesy. Fire. Salute to you, Holmesy. You definitely F my bracket up just like the rest of everyone else. Salute to you.
So that battle, Steam's battle, and Loso battle kind of killed my bracket for the day. Because I had fucking Loso
super upset
to the quarterfinals. So it is what it is. But how y'all call that, man? Y'all all got a 3-0 for Holmesy? I mean, it should be. I got it at 30. It wasn't a body. I was bullshitting and trolling. It was a 30. Yeah, it's a clear 30. Yeah, clear.
And I really think if Saga could have made it more debate, like he was choking or making me feel a certain type of way in his round. So I don't know what that was.
Yo, fam, was it just me or were y'all nervous during Saga's round?
Yeah, it was definitely me too.
He's like my friend. He was was giving me anxiety. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, Remember yesterday? Like your son, like my son. On stage. Remember yesterday we were talking about Saga and I was bringing up pressure. I don't know if y'all remember we were talking about. Yes. Like that's the same way he looked at Gnome 10. Like the lights look too bright for him. Like, damn, like I'm here. Like he's not in the moment. Hold on, wait.
It didn't take long neither for me because like as soon as he started rapping, I looked at Holmesy face, then I looked at his face. Like first round after Holmesy and now Sagas go, I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Please, no, not again. And this is before he even doing anything, choking or anything.
Holmesy's actually cooking every round.
Yeah. Second was crazy, super crazy.
Can carry you on through the.
All 3 rounds, you're right. All 3 rounds is kind of crazy.
That skin of Brown's hair of wool, I'm what Jesus probably would have looked like, man. Jeez, yo. Holmesy to Jesus, that's his new name, bro. Like, he was fucking going crazy, fam. And Saga, this is something I've noticed, maybe like, not in these 2 recent battles, but even before, I've seen Saga get stumbling and run shit back. If you notice, when he starts to struggle, he closes, like he squints his eyes real hard. Like he's trying to look into his own mind to remember his material. He was doing that this whole battle, squinting and just being like real fidgety. Because that's the same shit he was doing in the Mike P battle. That's exactly what he was doing, fam. Yeah, like closing his eyes. Fellas, can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question, fellas? What's up? So what we do with the Saga? I don't know, man. I feel bad. I like the Saga. Yo, I'm a huge fan of his. Even this battle, we keep him around fans only. He can only battle rap around fans when he can kind of hide his shyness. That bright lights when ain't no people around, his shyness is on display. That boy got too much timidity. That's a good point. You know, a lot of people were saying that like Saga, it's the gas, but then again, not really though, because when he battled B-Dot, that wasn't a crowd, and he was wilding. So it's like, what are we doing? You know, is it just the caffeine thing that gets him scared because he knows there's thousands and thousands of people watching?
No, I think what happened to him last time is what was bothering him this time. That's what it seemed like. The same way it was bothering us, it was bothering him too. So now,
what do you think it could be?
I think he was just thinking too hard. I mean, you saying he's squinting his eyes and all that. That sounds like thinking too hard. Like, let it flow. Like, stop thinking so much. You got it. You don't have this problem. This is not a problem that you got. So let's just rap like we always do. Like, I don't get what's going on with him. But he made it through. He definitely did make it through this. He made it through this battle. He only stumbled. It's not like he choked or nothing. He stumbled sometimes. Yeah, but he made it through. He made it through. Like the other one was like, no way. So I still gave him high scores, but it's like if he made it clean, I think it would have been an actual. I think he could have maybe got the battle, but like I don't like looking like that. But like I know it would have made it a better battle for sure. More debatable. Probably his nerves. But why the heck is he nervous for? And he's been battling on stage, like he's been in these situations before. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I can't really put my finger on like exactly what is making him so.
You choking on Holmesy?
It's right, bro. Like it's the lights. It's being live on caffeine where niggas is not buying pay-per-views. Everybody is freely watching you. Hundreds of thousands of people, bro. That's a fact. This is him. This is how he's always been. Just like when he got up there, the first Rookies versus Best versus Suge. You feel me? Just like when he gets in big moments, this is how it is. When he doesn't have any pressure, he's one of the best battle rappers in the world when he don't have pressure on him, bro. And it's always been this way, unfortunately, for Saga.
Talk stupid to me. Ryder?
Yeah, it sounds like you saying he got that JC syndrome. But JC don't be like choking and stumbling and like doing shit like that.
I mean, he has.
He just go up against the big hitter.
He has. He definitely not comfortable on that stage. Like it's not flowing for sure.
JC just not good enough. It's not pressure on him. He's just not good enough to beat a lot of those niggas that he go against. JC has a god pen, but it's just he lacks him in like everything else.
Right.
But shit, people are saying JC better than Saga though.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I got him being better than Saga.
Yeah,
he is better than Saga. He's at the moment though.
Especially now, we know if Saga go against JC, like of course JC, because JC is performing good in this big stages. He's just losing. That's what we're saying. He's not choking up and nothing. He's just losing to the top tier niggas.
Right.
He's just not good enough to beat them. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the same problem that Saga's having. He's choking and doing crazy stuff. Like this is not this. I don't even know why we just start comparing the two. To be real. But let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Did we do Mr. Yeah, we did that one. Ryder and Mike P was the last one.
Ooh, this one was a little.
This definitely controversy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody gave it to Ryder in here. No? Who? Anybody gave it to Mike P?
Yeah, I had Mike P.
Okay, talk to us. Talk to us, Gio.
Yeah, I predicted Mike P for the bracket. So in terms of
No, I'm saying who? Yeah, that's what I meant. Go ahead.
Yeah. In terms of my bracket, I was straight. Like, he's advancing, so I'm looking good on that. But if we're speaking objectively, I have Ryder winning that battle 2-1 clearly. Like, I don't think it's that debatable. I think Ryder took the first and second pretty convincingly. The third could be a toss-up. I kind of edged Mike P the third, but Ryder, to me, got the first and second like pretty clear. I had him up by like 0.3 on each of those rounds. So that's me.
I ain't mad at you. Get your bars, Milwaukee, Gio.
I had a third. I had Ryder winning every single round. Not clearly, but I feel like the first two were clear to me. I ain't gonna front. I think Ryder won the first two rounds clearly. The third is a debate, but I still think that Ryder left the door open for Mike P. But Mike P, I don't know what it was. If he was flustered, if he was pissed off because Ryder went. Yeah, he was emotional. He got emotional. He just wasn't hitting to me in that third like that, so I got Ryder taking that third as well. Okay.
Can somebody explain to me why, or do y'all remember their explanations why they gave Mike P the battle?
I think I'm trying to remember who actually gave Mike P the battle.
Huh?
The fans gave the battle.
It was 2-2, right? 2-2, and it went down to the fans. So two people gave it to Ryder.
Yeah.
And I think Iron Solomon gave it to Mike. And then who else?
Solomon and Method Man gave it to Mike, and then Tony Bro and 40 gave it to Ryder. And then it went to the fans. And the fans, obviously, Mike P is
got more fans, clearly. Yeah, so, like, that's just a tough one for us, y'all. Like, all of us, but one person. Hold up. Talk to us, Gio. How you call it? You say you had Mike, so I can't say everybody. You had Mike, so talk to us, Gio.
I ain't seen that one.
Mike check. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, Mike check. Yeah, I hear him. Yeah, man. I had Mike, but it's like the reason why, like, what I had Mike, like, the reason why I had him to win was to see, like, Ryder not, like, have aggression, and, like, he's probably gonna wear this shirt and kind of, act kind of like, laid back and shit. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. All of a sudden, I see Ryder with the shirt doing the total opposite of what I thought. Aggression, like back-to-back punches, like jab, punch, liver, uppercut, like all this kind of, like, I was like, what's going on with Ryder? What? Like, and Mike kind of reminded me of, like, Jaden Nightwing, you know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, I got this, you know what I mean? I'm going to advance in the next round. Like, no. Like, you got to, like, you know what I mean? You gotta have that fire. Mike didn't have that fire tonight, bro. The second round he had some fire, but like Ryder was consistent every time out the gate. I kept writing out the gate in the notes. You know what I'm saying? Ryder was just like jumping in, boom, punch, liver, uppercut, little jab, cut your lip. You know what I mean? Like, and Mike, by the third, Mike was looking like kind of shook. If you watch his face, he's like, oh shit, like, I didn't expect this, good. And I picked Mike. I honestly picked Mike, so I'm humble, you know what I mean? I'm humble myself. I picked Mike. Ryder got it. It is what it is, you know what I mean?
Oh, you gave it to Ryder too. Okay. Prudy, talk to us.
Want some honesty.
Milwaukee, talk to us.
I didn't catch that one game.
All right.
Mike was.
Yeah, make sure you it probably stood up, so go to the channel that we was live on. You can catch that, at least the audio. Go check that thing out.
All first watch.
Yeah, all first watch, of course. You know what I'm saying? This is I'm not moving nobody yet. Not yet.
Rankins.
Yeah.
I had Mike P though going into this.
Milwaukee, yes.
Yeah, I can hear you, G.
What's up? How you call it?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you call it?
Ryder. I call Ryder winning that battle, Kenfo. Ryder won that battle. And to be honest, I thought Mike was gonna go kind of harder, but I can see that Mike was kind of on some, like what Fam said. I think Mike was on some Jada Nightwing shit as far as like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get past Ryder. Ryder was coming with some shit. He was scheming. He was talking to him. He had bars, and like I said, he stumbled a little bit as far as Mike P stumbled a little bit in the third, and you know, he really didn't seem as comfortable with himself and as confident in the third. And you know, I had already honestly gave Ryder the first 2 rounds, although Mike P first was impressive.
Right. I gave the first a tie, and then I gave the second to Ryder and the third. So I see what you're saying with the third with Mike. He didn't seem confident. It really didn't. But he still was rapping. He still got through it. Like, I was kind of nervous for him too. Like, while he's rapping, I'm thinking he might choke or stumble or something, but he didn't. He got through it. So it was fire battle though. Fire battle. The judges gave it to, well, the overall Mike P advance. I think this might be the most controversial. This might be the most controversial.
That didn't look like Ryder looked like to me, Ryder won clearly.
Yeah, he looked more poised and everything. I'm trying to figure out what Mike actually did better than him. Maybe Penn, maybe. But nah, bar for bar, Ryder stuck with him though. So it's like, nah.
Yeah, Mike was more intricate, but Ryder was more. Mike was direct too. I don't know, man. I feel like Mike just has had better performances personally. You know, he didn't wow me. I wasn't like, oh shit. It wasn't Mike P versus Saga. He was good, but I don't think it was crazy. You feel me? So that was just my take on it.
All right. So the biggest upset for me is probably the Emerson Kennedy and Glue Easy. Like, I did not imagine that. Like, now I might, like, now I think who is Emerson going against next? I might just pick him. He did very, very good. He did very good today. Like, performance-wise, like if you match him up to the other winners, Emerson did his thing. He did his thing. So it's like, he impressed me. He really did. I mean, salute to Reaper Rail too. He definitely did his thing. He impressed me. I thought he was gonna get smoked out of here, but he didn't. But he lost, but he didn't get smoked. Tink, I mean, he impressed everybody else. He impressed everybody else. Salute to Nun. He definitely impressed. He might have been the most impressive for me.
Yeah.
He probably was the most impressive. It's between him and who else? I'll just say Emerson Kennedy. It's between them two for me. But what about y'all?
He the most surprising, probably.
What about Tink? Y'all say y'all called that. A lot of y'all had Tink the Demon upset in franchise, right?
Who the judge had winning?
The judges had Tink.
Tink.
That's an upset, man. But they called it. A lot of people was calling it.
I had taken my predictions.
Right.
He's in my bracket. So
Milwaukee
that
did
worked
too.
out for me. Fellas, Holmesy caught him a 30 on the soccer though. That shit was crazy. We still live? Yeah, I call that.
Yeah, we live.
Yo, let's go. So Nun is battling. We call that one, Gio. Let's go. Nun's battling Mr. Wavy. Let's go.
Nun, Mr. Wavy.
Yeah, I'm on the bet. Hey, Mr. Wavy knows what it is.
Right, I got Mr. Wavy. Hey, Mr. Wavy's performance was the best performance.
He had the best delivery and performance to me tonight.
Right, like overall, like all the stuff instead of bars, cadence, performance, delivery, all that type of stuff, flow.
Right.
I think he might have had it. He might have had it.
I can agree with that. He had the best delivery performance. Right. Yeah, it was fucking flawless. I was actually like I'm not a huge Wavy fan, but he hella impressed me. I've always liked his delivery. I always thought his bars were lacking, which they kind of still are. His pen is pretty basic, but his delivery and performance is so fucking good that he sells it. There's so much conviction behind it.
Right.
EK delivery was pretty good tonight too. Yeah, it was.
It was. EK was.
I gotta watch that one back. Yo, Ray, is that shit still up?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Glue could have kept up if he just didn't stumble.
Yeah, of course.
It would have been a decent battle.
Of course. That's why I ain't too crazy, because he messed it up for himself. But Emerson was fire though, like 7.8, 7.9, 8. Like that's fire. He impressed me. I thought he was like a 7.7, 7.6 type of guy. But he definitely did better than I thought he would do. Mr.
That Goody Kirk, y'all.
Who else we got? You said Mr. Wavy and Nunna, right? So who else?
Yeah, but I only seen that one. I gotta go back to Reddit. I think somebody just posted up his name.
Okay.
Let me see.
That'd be fire if we know all the matchups, but we definitely gonna do another video, man. Just short and sweet, man. That was crazy. Upset of the night, Holmesy, the saga. Like, except GM. I think nobody had this.
Gio had the two sleeper picks, the Nun and the Holmesy. Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he got those right. Nobody was taking them except for him.
Right.
I picked Holmesy. Oh, you picked Holmesy? Okay, so yeah, you and Gio with Holmesy. Nobody else picked Holmesy, and then no one Trinidad and None except for Jamaica. International. Fellas, did the Reaper Rail make y'all nervous? Because he had me nervous, bro. In the first round. I see when you said that, bro. He choked. But shit, I know. But before he choked, he was going crazy. Yeah, I didn't know what he was doing, though. Where we going with him? Like, he just... After he choked, he was going crazy. Reaper Rail was really good. It was just that Danny Myers was on another level tonight.
Yeah.
He always is. He's just different. Like what Danny did tonight, I don't see anyone else standing in front of it convincingly with it. No, that's not true.
I don't know. Some people did good.
Who?
Some people did all right. Tank? Nah, we're not doing Tank.
No. Could be Danny if they battle next.
No.
No, he's not.
That's crazy.
Do they battle next? I got money on it. Do they battle next? We can bet that. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. So they battle next. I don't know. We'd have to find out.
Hold on, let me see if I can remember.
If Danny and Tank do match up next.
Danny.
Yeah, if it's wrong, then
Danny's going
they do battle next. Wait, let me see. I gotta check.
Yeah, they're on the same side. They might battle. Yeah, they battle next.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, we can put money on that. What's up?
Yeah, I got it too. Let me get in it too. I thought I'd get my money.
You sure you want to do that, Milwaukee?
That's crazy.
Absolutely not.
I'm like, huh? Please, can I get in there? Can I get $1 in there?
It's gonna be Holmesy versus EK. Ooh, shit!
I got Holmesy. I got Holmesy.
If you look at the bracket, all you gotta do is look at the ones you got wrong and replace them with the right person. So Holmesy and EK, Danny and Tink. What's the other side? Bill Collector. Bill Collector and Mike P.
I got Mike. I got Mike P.
Mr. Wavy and Nunna.
I got Mr. Wavy. I got Mr. Wavy. I got Mike P. I got Mike P. I got Danny Myers. And I got, dang, I forgot the last.
I'll do it again. So, all right. So, let's do them one by one so we can get everybody's picks. EK versus Holmesy. I got EK. Holmesy? All right, man. I got EK.
Right now. I ain't broken down or nothing, y'all. But right now, I'm just gonna say Holmesy.
Okay. So yeah, I got EK. All right. Danny versus Tank. I think we all got Danny.
Right. No, Milwaukee Bay. Never mind. We just.
Mr. Wavy Nunna. I'm going Nunna. I like the
I got wavy too.
Okay. All right, bet. And Mike P, Bill Collector. I'm going Mike P. Bill Collector. I got Bill Collector.
Danny Myers will win it all. That's good.
He ain't gonna play. I got Mike P. All right, man. This shit. Week 2 looking fire.
Yeah, it is fire.
Week 2 looking fire. What y'all think battle of the night is gonna be for week 2? I'm thinking it might be EK Holmesy. Yeah,
that's a good pick.
It might be battle of the night.
They're probably the best back and forth because that's kind of hard to pick. I do want Holmesy, but like EK look kind of crazy. He look kind of scary.
I don't know. Tink might be crazy.
Nah, Holmesy talk too stupid. Nah, yeah, I got Holmesy. Yeah.
Tink might come kind of crazy against Danny, right? I think Holmesy. But I'm picking EK, but I think Holmesy has all the tools to beat EK. Look, he's just 30 this
I know that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm
just saying, his life, like, it's kind of crazy. And then
in the second round, Holmesy was floating damn near just like Saga.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it on purpose. Wow, he did that on purpose. That was his thing.
Holmesy was spitting on his calico flow in the third. I don't know if y'all heard or
no,
in the second.
No, second he was acting like
I was just saying in addition to what you said. I wasn't opposing what you said, bro.
Yeah, he was definitely rapping like the Saga. That was crazy.
So in the third, we say was doing it right?
Yeah, Calico. He's a wizard.
Calico. Right. Remember, they only got 2 weeks to write it. Remember that.
Yeah, remember. Yeah, so who you think considered, like, which one can't do that, you think? Out of all of them, who you think Tink probably had the problem? I didn't like Tink's, but I mean, I gave him 7 5s all the way down, man. He impressed y'all, but like me, not really. So I'm iffy with him on his next round too.
His delivery. Oh no, I think he's getting smoked to the next round. But his delivery was the only thing that kind of like was off-putting, and I'm pretty sure that's why you feel the way you do. But content-wise, I saw he was very creative.
He was creative. That's a fact. He was.
Yeah.
And then bits and pieces of his flow was fire. Like, I like his flow, but then he was just like, it's just bits and pieces.
His second was pretty crazy. So get ready. Yeah, man.
Right. Chokes.
Yeah. I think he's gonna choke.
Yo, the Saga's not in the battle. He's out of here. Loso's out of here, y'all. Loso's gone.
Oh, yeah.
He's out of here.
Yeah, they're gone.
What? Loso is out of here. The Christians is not built for tournaments.
First round exits.
You might as well put Street Hymns in there. What? That's
Street Hymns would die in this setting.
Street Hymns and Reaper Rail, that would have been a good battle.
No, so Mike Marvin told me to tell you a faggot. Yo, that was hilarious. Man, I was rolling, my nigga. Do you hear me?
Oh yeah, that's why y'all see my face like 2 times. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, my bracket is like, I don't even know battle rap. I feel so stupid. Like, but I know they don't got none of this. It's just a prediction. Like, what they did on that stage today, like, a lot of people were shocked. Like, huh? There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, I wasn't the only one. Nobody got that bracket all the way right. No way.
Nope.
No way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how y'all go?
I think I only got Danny Myers. Right. 1-7.
1-7. Damn. Rankings the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hold on, let me do it for you. Hold on, y'all. Let me be real. Hold on. Let me see.
How about you,
no, Mr. Wave. I picked Mr. Wave. So, yeah, I got the Mr. Wave right.
Loso and Ryder.
I said Ryder could beat Mike P, but of course I picked Mike P on my bracket.
You went 6-2?
Yeah.
Okay, word. How about you, Gio?
Yep, I definitely lost to Bill Collector. I had YK for sure. I had franchise for sure. Yeah. 2-6. So.
How about you, Gio? What you go? Wait, no, I went 5-3 because y'all said Bill Collector won. I definitely picked YK. Midwest shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked Bill Collector for that one. So I got the ones I got wrong was Loso versus None. I picked Loso. Mr. Wavy versus Steams. I picked Steams. And the fuck is the other one? Saga and Holmesy. Fucking Saga. So yeah. Yeah. That one pissed me off. 5-3 though, so I'm kind of looking straight going into next week.
Right.
Oh wait! We made our bracket, so we actually have who we're winning next week. Fun. Let's see who I got going. Hold up. Dang. I gotta go to mine now.
Only got Danny Myers and Mike Wade. Yep. I got Wavy losing this next round.
I got EK losing the next round. Oh, excuse me, winning the next round. My fault. I got EK winning the next round. Promise you so excited. Once he gonna bargain that boy EK.
Oh yeah, he will.
I believe it. I believe it, man. Only
because he's in jail, like he'll print. He gonna talk stupid. He gonna talk stupid.
Up the standard with EK.
Yeah.
I'm saying is up with EK, but he give you that feel.
Right. Yeah. Right. That feel is definitely there. Emerson Kennedy give you.
This ain't no trouble. This ain't no right. I don't trust Holmesy in 2 weeks. Me neither. That's why I'm.
But you trust a more intricate writer? You trust a more intricate writer over Holmesy that be actually battles like that?
I think EK. I've never seen EK choke, so I'm just gonna go off of that.
Okay. But EK, I never seen EK go back-to-back battles, like go on a battle streak. Like Holmesy does that. Yeah, you're right, but I'm just saying he does it though. I know like Emerson's rounds are well put together, so I'm like, I don't know if you could do that in 2 weeks. Like what he does is hard to do in 2 weeks, is what I'm saying. Emerson, what he's actually doing. Like look at his performance alone. Like he can't get the performance done like that again in 2 weeks. How? You got to write it and then you got to practice it to make it look like that. Like he had everything to the what he said was a hand motion with it. It was crazy. So like, I don't know if he can do that. Like this performance is not gonna look like that in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then the bars, intricacy of a pen. I don't know. Got Holmesy.
I just don't believe in Holmesy like that. I think Holmesy did well. Wow. No, he did great, bro. We're not gonna play him either. I'm not playing him. I'm saying he did well and great to me. Like I'm saying, well in a great way, that way. But I just feel like it's just 2 weeks of writing. You feel me? It's different from a month to a month and a half of knowing and starting to write. So we're about to see what's up. Yeah, that's all we can say, right?
Yeah.
Overall, man, today was fun.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
A lot of upsets and stuff, but yeah, it was good. So look, I like that it's structured. I like that we know what's going on in this rounds of bracket. Like it's judges, whether we like anything about the judges. I thought they were all solid. Okay. All right. All of them were solid.
Decent. Yeah. There wasn't nothing like too egregious. Like I may have disagreed with the last decision, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is robbery. The battle was close. So that's that random feeling, you know what I mean? Like when I watch boxing, UFC, I get dentist, I see freaking.
I know Method Man said he don't care, but I'm a little iffy with that guy. I'm gonna give him another chance. Hopefully, he come with more preparation. He explained himself, and I could have sworn I hear him saying that 2 people is winning in the same explanation. Like, huh? He confuses me. Method Man.
Yeah, Method Man. Yeah, he's different.
The way he explained himself is weird.
He was high as fuck. At least he's trying to do some shit, though. He was super high. He knows what he's talking about, but he was so high. I feel like he was checked out for like the majority of the battle.
He was writing bars down, though. He was writing bars down.
He said that Mike P won the second round versus Ryder when that was the clearance round, and he also said that he gave Reaper Rail the first Danny.
I know. The choke. He said because he came back from the choke, so I gave him the first. Huh?
Hey, no way in hell, bro. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Hey, no way in fucking hell. Yeah, that's what I said.
That's not how we judge battles over here, sir.
Last strike.
That was the first and last one right there.
Because Meth is a pen-heavy hip-hop veteran who came up battling before shit was even recorded. But like,
3 and 5 today, my bracket.
Does that act to him judging the battle that takes away because his mind is kind of programmed? We give him a pass, you know what I mean? It's first. How you gonna give him a pass when he didn't even give you the details on why he won the first round? Y'all don't think he did?
No, he did. He said the way that he fought back.
His reasoning was weird though, because you had Danny who was fucking spazzing in his first round. His first round was like an 8.2. He was wilding. And Reaper was on his way to like an 8-ish round, and then choked, and it was kind of an ugly choke.
Yeah.
He started screaming and shit, and then he got it back. And then he was cooking though, and the rest of his round was hard. Had he not choked, the battle would have been the first would have been debatable. But that's it. You lose the round when a nigga spazzes on you, or you start cooking, and then you choke. Round over. You can't win. You can't give the other nigga. You can't give a nigga who
like it's no way, bro. No way.
I'm sorry. Yo, the chat blew up on caffeine. When Meth was like, I gave Reaper the first. They were like, bro, get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro. This dude is bugging.
That's wild. Meth, you gotta clean that up. You sound crazy. If they choke, let's just say 5 seconds. If it's more than 5 seconds, sir, you gotta take a lot off the round. You just have to. Now, if he's still the other person is not that fire, then it might be debated. But if the other person is fired, what are we doing? What are we doing, Method Man? We're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. Like, salute to you for at least trying, like Gio said, but I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that.
Salute to Reaper for fighting through that, because that was tough. Like, it was a tough choke. He totally forgot where he was at. He got it back and kept cooking. So I gotta commend him as opposed to just jerseying his way out. But yeah, Danny looking different, but I don't really see nobody fucking with him. Yo, Reaper delivery is just kind of like, are you yelling? Are you about to wild out? And by the time we decide, like, really do, it's a minute 15 into the round. You got like 45 seconds left. I'm just like, what's Reaper doing? You know what I mean? Like, he builds up too much to not really go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to hit him right away. He builds up crazy momentum, and sometimes he'll land a haymaker. But I'd say 60% of the time he misses. That's just me. Like, but he attempts. Yeah,
Corny Method Man had that right.
We appreciate him. You know what I mean? We're like, yo, he's doing the attempt at least. You know what I mean? But like, hey, slick combo. If it was so corny, why was Mike emotional?
Right? Ain't that why you say personals to get him up under his skin? Ain't that the objective? Like, it actually worked.
Mike was looking shaky after that second. Right at the end of Mike's second, he said, "You're a pussy."
So it didn't work. Just because you might think it's corny, but it still worked, all right? That's the objective.
You know, I mean, Mike won the battle, but that was more of a default thing because his fan base is way bigger than Ryder's. But I picked Mike to win in my prediction, so go ahead, Mike. Yes. I picked Mike too, and I gladly bowed out gracefully. I said, yo, Ryder just cooked, like, out the gate, every round, going crazy. That's what I want to see from Ryder. I didn't think he would bring that, so that's why I picked Mike. Because I'm like, yo, Ryder's not going to put on this silk shirt and act a fool.
I like that 2 times. I like that 2 times. I kind of think like that too. But I can't say it over here because, you know, they think none on one. But I think they did dodge that. Like, nah, I send it to the fans. Like, nah, bro, give us your judgment.
What's the name? The Nun battle was weird to me though because Loso has a way bigger fan. That's why I think the Nun battle to me was a clear win for Nun. It was very close, fire battle at night. But it was telling that when it went to the fans, they had Nun winning by a wide margin. And don't nobody know that nigga. Right. Don't nobody know that. Yeah. So Loso has a big ass fan base, and no one knows that dude. He was probably the least known in the whole shit.
Right.
To the people tuning in. So that was kind of like a red flag, not in a bad way, but like, oh shit, he really won that for real. Like, that wasn't no.
It don't look like that to me. To me, that's just shock. Just shock. If you don't know nobody or you underplaying somebody and he does good, like none did crazy, but did he win the battle to me? No. So to me, that doesn't mean anything but y'all just getting shot. I kept telling y'all, like, none's nice. Like, he's good. Don't underwhelm him for y'all could be shocked. Like, oh my goodness, he actually beat those. Like, nah, bro. Give him his due for we can really unbiasedly judge the battle. So yeah, the people that don't know him at all, yeah, of course. Something like that, when they see that, they be like, dang, he just spazzed on you, Loso. If you know Loso, don't even know who the heck this guy even is. Yeah, of course it's gonna look like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it don't look like that to me.
Yeah. Right. You know the white boys in Carolina meet, you know what I mean? Like it's like Big K in Virginia, you know what I mean? Like it's different, bro.
I knew he was gonna take I'm like, if he take the Christian angle, he ain't gonna be able to do it. But I like the way he took that first. I gave it a love. So that first was type decent. I like the way he went into like, you ain't say me though. You ain't say that. I'm like, okay, nothing. I'm not too mad.
Content-wise ranking, who had better, stronger content?
Yeah, to me, Loso. Yeah, to me, Loso. Clear, like, nah, it's kind of clear, man. Like, I think it's levels.
What round?
Levels.
What round?
All the rounds.
I've never looked at better content personally. How ranking?
All the rounds. I think he had better ball. I think his levels between a pen and
second round. Even the second round, you had Loso better.
Yeah. On the edge. Like, what's his name had the intangibles. Like, none was doing. His aggression was top notch. His freaking performance was up. His freaking, like, we seen better Loso. So, but none did good in the intangibles. But the bar for bar breakdown, like, no, that's content to me. So, like, no, Loso won that. Easy to me. But none did look good. And he sold it very, very well. Salute to him. I don't want to undermine him too much. He did good.
So you said the non-flips are way better than non-actual breaking down Loso. Yeah, I got
bar for bar.
Non-flips after a while. Like
bar for bar.
They started off cool, but
it depends. The bar. Do I like name it?
Run was tailored up. Basically, it was none this and none that, and this and none that. Yeah. You're saying that content of flipping is better than none overall.
I mean, you say that too, because guess what Daylight did to Rock? Right. And you know what Rock did to Daylight? And you know who you gave that round to? Right. So you do that on some battles yourself. So don't come at me, because we can do this all day. No. We can do this all day. You like name flips to whoever you like. I like them. Yeah. I think bar for bar, Loso. I think bar for bar, Loso. I mean, I'll answer your question, Prudy. You asked me the content. Bar for bar, I think Loso got it clear. I mean, I don't know if you want me to change my mind or what.
No, I'm just asking you simply, is this name flip better than what he was saying?
I said yes.
And you say go back to, okay.
I said yes. I edged that round to Loso. 8 to 7.
Yeah, and for the Daylight that you spoke of, I enjoyed that battle overall, not just for the name flip.
What about the second round?
Yeah. Right. For which battle?
Right.
Which battle? Which one?
Hey.
For the Daylight?
Right.
Talking about the universe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good.
Right, but what was Tay-Rock doing? Being very content-wise. Like you just said.
Tay-Rock was nervous, bro. Come on.
We talking about content, Gio. Don't try to switch the subject on us, because I'm talking to Prudy about this content thing he's trying to tell me about. And I'm asking him about the second round. Like that content-wise, when one was doing a lot of name flips and talking about something random, and this guy was more direct that you're trying to say none was to Loso, but you gave him the round. So what do you mean? Right. So, but once again, I gave Loso the second.
It's not no right.
I mean, I'm right.
You can break it down.
Go ahead, break it.
No, for you think you're right.
Go.
For me,
Talk
I got it different.
Go. Talk to me.
Because Rap did the name flips the same way, so you can't say I just use that second round for Daylight. But overall,
none didn't do Loso. None didn't do Loso flips in the second. So that's what once again.
That was in his first.
He didn't have no Loso flips in the second.
I didn't say that.
Or Horseman flips. Really?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Come on. So like, let's stick to it. Come on. So explain yourself again. Go ahead.
So you're saying, so was that Yeah, but was that wrong was not all about just low so flips. That's your angle that you're saying that I look at daylight, but that's not my angle. I'm just saying the content, the overall package for each round. Scheme, setup, come with the jabs, angle. Yeah.
No, that's not what you said. You asked me name flips over direct thing. That's what you asked me. So now you're saying something different.
But no. I'm saying the name flips and more. That's what I look for.
Okay. Right. But I answer what you asked me. Right?
Yeah, I didn't dispute that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Just making sure I'm answering your questions.
2-1.
I mean, they move on to the next round. What we do? What we supposed to do? It was an upset. I think a lot of people had Loso winning that battle. So it wasn't just me.
That was my prediction.
It wasn't just me who bracket got messed up. Salute to none though. I don't want to undermine him. I definitely don't. He did his thing. Definitely did his thing. Even by my scores, I'm looking at my scores 7-8, 7-9. Hey, okay, wow, you did good. Fire battle to you, none. Salute to the gang. Battle rap is life. Body bag, I see you. You want to give us your quick predictions or not? Salute to Marky for rocking with me, man. I owe you, man. I owe you. I tried to look you up in the Cash App. I couldn't find you. So if you want to send me $1, if you still got me, you can send me $1 or send me your Cash App just for I can see your name if I can go and get out of there. Whoever else I owe, please send me your name if I can pay up. I hate going to sleep owing money. Please. Please. Let me pay my money. Salute to Southside for pulling up. Salute to Prudy for pulling up. Salute to Gio. Anything else, gang, before we get up out of here? Anything else? Talk to me.
Nothing, bro. Dark horse.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he's not my dark horse, but what's his name? I want to give Gio his props for those 2 that he called today that no one saw coming. For real.
That's crazy.
So I just wanted to say that Gluezy is not really fire like that. Came out of nowhere with that. Oh yeah. His lineup's messed up, bro. Oh yeah, and also, drugs is fucking dead.
Drugs definitely out about it. What? That's a rookies. Drugs is a rookies and rookies versus vets. I don't know what's going on.
How is Jerry